Hey Virgo, so the message I have for y'all is basically talking about you have all of the things you need to have the type of life that you want, that you deserve, but or however, you need to be in a space of gaining more self-confidence. This message is saying you need to get clarity. Maybe you don't have as much clarity as you think you do, and that you need to have more self-confidence to be able to, create the life that you not only want, but most importantly, the life that you deserve. So tap into building your self-confidence up and getting the clarity that you need, okay? Because you may be disconnected from your intuition. Your intuition is all knowing, okay? And maybe for some of y'all Virgos, it's like you don't you don't know a lot of things, or you feel like you're just in this dark space, or you just feel like a lot of things are hidden from you. And so it's like you got to connect with your intuition. So if you're feeling doubt wrapped around just probably your life purpose, Virgo, or even other people, or you're feeling like there's a question mark with the people around you, or a person you could be dealing with, is like you feel like a person could be keeping secrets from you. You feel like, maybe for some of y'all feel like y'all don't even really feel safe with the person you could be dealing with. Is like you're not trusting your intuition, and you're basically disconnected from it. And that's why it's important for you to really just start to build yourself back up, Virgo. Build your self-confidence up, having the space of knowing things, and not being in a space of doubt, or feeling like, you can't trust, or just confusion, okay? And just having a lot of misunderstandings with people, or confusion. I feel like some of y'all are going through that, and it's just like you feel like a person could be keeping secrets. They have hidden agendas, and maybe trying to cause harm, ill will against you. But it's like, if you're feeling all of these things and you feel unsure, Virgo, is because you're disconnected from your intuition. Your intuition knows. You wouldn't even have to second guess these things. That's why it's important to tap into yourself, your power, your self-confidence, so you can receive the clarity that you want. And at this time, I feel like for some of y'all really could be going through a really hard time, like a really deep, like dark time. And you need strength. You need the strength of an angel, someone close to you. Need the strength of your creator. You just really need some form of strength right now, because you're going through a really difficult time. And if you are, just really try to go within and create some time to yourself, so that you can start to trust yourself more, get the clarity you need. Because for some Virgos, y'all probably have been in a dark space for some time, but you just have to call on your angels, and you need some form of strength to get out of a current situation that you probably are in, or you're going through, or you probably feel like you just can't trust people, or you don't have anyone to talk to. You have to call on your creator. Pull your strength from your creator. You can reach out for help too if you feel like you are in a really dark space, Virgo, and you need help, or you probably don't see yourself coming out of it on your own. You need the strength of another person to help you, so even if it's, for some of y'all, just getting a therapist to help you get out of situations. You probably don't want to share certain things with the people you're close with, and you really need to get a lot of things off your chest. So you might need to invest in a therapist, someone that's going to just be able to listen to you, to hear you, to remind you of how powerful you are, and how you have the strength to overcome any difficulties that you are going through, Virgo. So that's part of the message I have for y'all. And then you have the message of boundaries. You are being called to set limits and rules for yourself within relationships. So it's time for you to set some rules in relationships. This is just not, your romantic relationship, with your friends, family, whomever. You need some boundaries to be enforced. You can't allow people to just say and do what they want to you. That's old news. That's, out the window. Okay, so just enforce boundaries and set some limits when it comes to people, especially people who try to walk all over you and do and say what they want. And that's a form of caring for yourself, respecting yourself, and loving yourself, okay? And then y'all have the message of retreat. It's time for y'all to go on a retreat, okay? It's time for y'all to fall back from, you know, being out on the scenes all the time. It's time for you to fall back from certain people or friends. It's just time for you to just retreat for the sake of your mental health and your well-being. You know, never underestimate the healing power of a quiet moment. You need to go retreat. Maybe go on a real retreat so you can have some peace, you know, have a quiet moment. Just be in your house by yourself, a quiet moment. Go to a hotel, you know, book a hotel, stay away, and just, you know, have that moment to yourself. But y'all message is saying that I feel like it's urgent for you to retreat, to have the moment of just a quiet moment, because that can be the healing power you need to, you know, move yourself forward. And then you have the message of, I am worthy of the very best in life. So once again, Virgo, you are worthy of the very best in life. And maybe you have not been receiving that at this time, but that's because it's a lot of work that you probably have to do with yourself. Tap into yourself, you know, take time to be quiet and still, to listen to your inner knowing, your intuition, to clear out some, you know, old past history or drama, set some boundaries so that you can receive the very best in life, the things that you want. And then your last message is a year from now. So I feel like this message is saying, if you do the work, if you take time to retreat, fall back, a year from now, you will be in a whole different space. So if you was to begin a healing journey where you really tap into yourself, you fall back from dating, falling back from partying, falling back from just a lot of things that you have been doing. So just look at your patterns and the things that you've been doing. Spending your money on probably just going out, eating, traveling, being with certain people, you know, relationships that haven't worked out. If you really just stop all of that, a year from now, you'll have the very best in life. A year from now, you'll have the things that you deserve. And not only deserve, but the things you need. So I feel like if you retreat and take a year off and really focus on yourself, you'll be on a whole nother level, game changer. But you need that year off for yourself, for your healing, for your mind. And that is your message. Peace.